being a beekeeper is actually really fun, but the hardest part actually of being a beekeeper, well, not the hardest part, but one of the hardest parts is actually getting them through winter. And especially on the roller coaster that we've had here in Ohio. So right now I want to take a minute, well, a couple minutes actually of your time. Thank you for watching. And we're going to make some candy boards for our hives to help them get them through winter. Here's how we do it. Okay, so what is a candy board? Well, this is the frame of a candy board that we actually made here on our own. And what it is, it's in essence just 2-inch wood material with the 1/8-inch hardware cloth stapled around to the bottom. Then from here, we're gonna take it and we're actually gonna put sugar, a mixture of sugar and water and a little bit of Honeybee Healthy, as well as about a half a pollen patty inside of this. What the candy boards actually do is they help them get through winter. When the bees come up through their hive, they eat through all of their stores. When they get to the top, they're looking for more still. And so what we do, we put this on top of the hives, full of sugar, full of that, so that it's in essence their last kind of insurance or extra, I guess. I don't know, just throwing words together here. But the candy board's really neat. So the way that we make ours is we're using just regular sugar with water, Honeybee Healthy, and that's it. The first things that you're going to do is that you're going to get all of your materials out. For this recipe that we're using, we actually backed it down a little bit this year, where we are only doing about 6 pounds of sugar per candy board itself. And the reason for that is last year we ended up having a little bit left in each of the boards, and well, actually quite a bit left. Some of the hives never even touched them whatsoever, and some of the other ones had just used about half. So we're cutting it down. Most people will use about 10 pounds, or because that's easy to buy, just 2 bags worth of sugar. What you're going to do, we lay our candy board out, and we're going to do it 2 different ways. Last year when we did our candy boards, we actually put like tissue paper right underneath in between the sugar and the actual hardware cloth to help hold it in. Well, what that did is it actually kind of made it a pain in the butt later on for that to actually be there. So this year we're doing a little different. First round we're going to do is we're putting wax paper underneath, and then we're just going to tape it on there. For the next ones after this, we're actually we've got our local newspaper here, our small little town newspaper, has it so that it actually is about the exact same size of what the hive bodies are. So we're going to put that underneath and then put the candy board right on top. Okay, so you're going to get it out, you're going to mix, like I said, we're using 6 pounds of sugar and approximately 10 tablespoons of water. Now, the more you use, the longer it's going to take to harden. The less you use, it's really not going to get the consistency you want. So this is a play it by ear, folks, okay? This is our recipe. This is what's working for us, and I recommend you just trying to figure out your own. But once you kind of get that mixing, you're looking for a consistency of kind of sand that you want to build a sand castle with.
minutes later.
For the mixture of sugar and how many cups in a pound, there is 2.23 cups of sugar in a pound. So we are using 10 pounds of sugar, well, 6 pounds of sugar. So we're using our cups. So we're just using 2 cups and then a quarter cup. And if it's not to the brim, you're fine. Remember, folks, this is not an exact science. 2.23 cups equals a pound. That's how you want to figure out what you're looking for. We're using 6 pounds of sugar. So that's really what we're doing. We're using, 12 cups and then 6 quarter cups. So that is another 1.5 pounds. So it's 7.5 pounds of sugar. That's what we're using for each of our candy boards. Once you've got your mix really good and consistent, then we're going to take it and we're going to put it right into the candy board itself, the frame. And so we're going to put it down. We put about half down first, and then we're going to find a little space here. And we've taken a pollen patty that we bought, and we're going to cut these in. We cut them in half, and then what we're going to do is we're going to remove the paper from the one side. Now, there are holes on most of your pollen patties that will allow you to just put them straight on and the bees will still get through to it. But you know what? Less work for them. So we just take the paper off the one side, lay it flat down, and then we cover it, the rest of it, with your sugar over. Okay. So we've got it that far. We've taken everything, we've put it in there, and now we're just going to pretty much wait. You got to let them harden up. We have them inside. You might put them outside. They might harden up faster. I don't know. But we do them inside, and we're going to wait overnight at least to do anything with them, to even check them or touch them, because we don't want it to fall apart because it is just sugar. It'll go everywhere. So after a little bit of time of it setting up, it'll already start getting pretty hard. That's actually getting pretty hard already. But one of the things I forgot to mention, so on all of mine that I created, I put a entrance at the front. When you're doing this and making it, you want to make sure that you don't put any sugar right in front of that hole, or they will not be able to get in or out. You can put it there. This is just another entrance up at the top for them. But that's what I wanted to show you. And what we finished so far, we've got 5 of them done. Now they just need to harden up, and then we'll put them on next. All right, so that's kind of it. We've made all of ours out. We put one on each of the hives. So far, sadly, this winter we've already lost 2 of our hives that we started the winter with, but that's okay. It happens. We've already made plans of what we're going to do through splits, as well as we're actually going to try some Russian bees this year. So we put it in order for some packages of those. But really, the sugar board, it's a neat thing to use now. There are different methods out there of how you can give your bees sugar as your emergency. There's what they call the mountain camp method, where you just pretty much dumping sugar right on top of the hive. Well, make sure you put some paper down, but that's kind of it. Go out there, keep warm, drink some coffee, have a good time. From our hive to you, thank you so much for watching, and stick around soon. We're going to put another video. The next video after this actually will be most likely of us installing this candy board. So thank you again. God bless. Take care.